I mean, as a kid, as a young kid, I wanted to be a professional athlete. I loved baseball and I loved football, and I played baseball and football, all the way through high school. And baseball was obviously something that in high school I realized there was a more of a future in baseball, and I wanted to be a professional baseball player. And I spent a lot of time in the minor leagues. I had some injuries early on, and it just a lot of people ask me, how did you get there? Why did you stick with it? You had injuries and you spent several years in the minor leagues and all that. And it just, for me, it wasn't about where I had been or where I was at. It was about where I wanted to go. And it was about, I didn't really understand that there was opportunities all over the world to play professional baseball. And once that started to become an opportunity and was presented for me, it was obviously something that my family and my wife and I talked about. And my wife spent time, lived in Singapore as a kid, and so she was very supportive of it and very open to the life experience. And with knowing that, it made it a lot easier for me. And so, playing professional baseball in Korea is just another chapter of my life. And 3 years in, and I'm loving every minute.
Previous 2 years, do you remember how many wins did you have total?
Of course I remember. Baseball's a crazy game, and a lot of times I can't control the whole aspect. As a starting pitcher, you can only control so much. But with that being said, you create that. And so it's always been in the back of my mind. And I just, my goal is to just pitch as long as possible during the game, and just continue to give my team a chance to win as long as possible during the game. And the longer I can stay in the game, I feel that, I'll obviously give myself more chances to win more games.
에릭이 투구 동작이 계속해서 이중 그런 어떤 메커니즘의 문제가 있으니까 잘 보시면은 저기서도 보세요. 이 주자가 없을 때 던지는 것과 있을 때 던지는 건 좀 다르거든요. 멈추질 않는데 그럼 멈추지 않으면 자기 공을 좀 던지기 힘들겠죠. 또 그러면서 멈추지 않고 나온다고 하더라도 슬라이드 스피드 그렇게 빠른 편이 아니니까.
Coming to a new culture of baseball, right from the very beginning, I didn't know any different. So I just kind of threw myself in the fire, kind of doing what what I have done over the last couple years. And I realized early on that wasn't going to work, and I was going to have to make adjustments. And so I was very open-minded to listen to my coaches and listen to recommendations and all that. But I've been around the game long enough to know what I needed to do to get better. And so
뛰었어요. 주자 스타트, 양주자 모두 스타트. 더블 스틸 성공.
자, 지금은 김태군 포수가 설정은 잘했어요. 왜냐면 김선빈이 워낙 빨랐기 때문에 3루 던져서는 어려웠어요. 보세요, 벌써 뛰어버렸으니까 2루 겨냥은 잘했는데 제가 볼 때는 공이 거의 정확하게 갔더라도 쉐이프예요. 뛸 수 있어요.
주자 스타트, 그리고 몸쪽에 변하고 2루 쏩니다. 김사현의 발이 빨랐습니다. 참 하고 한숨을 내쉬는 김태군 포수였고요.
지금 김태군은 어떻게 할 수가 없어요. 워낙 지금 시간을 길게 끄니까 에릭이 투 동작에서.
I think really the running game in Korea is a lot more emphasized, and they really focus a lot on the running game. And so I think that a lot of teams really look at pitchers and they see pitchers that may be more slower to the plate. Maybe their slide steps is not as fast, and they try to take advantage of those guys. And early on, I was one of those guys that they were trying to take advantage of. And so that was probably a big obstacle to overcome.
이 사실은 이 외국인 선수가 퓨처스 가는 것도 본인 스스로 납득하기 어려울 수도 있고 또 자기 폼을 교정하라는 어떤 것도 좀 받아들이기 어려울 수도 있는데 본인 스스로가 잘 극복을 해냈어요. 그러니까 퓨처스 갔다 와서 이게 빠른 시간 안에 고칠 수 있다는 것도 참 대단한 것 같습니다.
The first year for your career in Korea, like your first scene was on May 22nd. Weren't you kind of nervous till you get your first win?
I mean, I don't know if nervous is the right word. A lot of times it's nice to get it out of the way, you know. I think a lot of the anticipation people put on wins is important, and it is important. But I mean, like I said, when you've been playing for a long time and you're used to doing this, I never really got nervous. I think that it was always a goal is to win. You want to win, regardless of if it happens day one or when it happens. It's just important to win. And, you know, I never really went to the mound every day thinking about that. What was important to me was giving my team a chance to win every time I was out. Didn't always reflect if I was going to win, but it was important to me that the team would win. I mean, I don't know if sure is the right word. I mean, you're never sure what's going to happen. You can't really predict the future. You know, it was something that I wanted, and I felt that I was able to help this team, and I felt that not only help them, but I felt that I was helping them at a high level, and it was important to me that be able to come back for the second year and prove that I should be here and prove that I could be successful in Korea.
이고 끌어당겼습니다. 3루 쪽 모창미 잡아서 2루자 묶어놓고 1루에 아웃. 다시 공은 테임즈가 3루에서 아웃입니다. 자, 에릭 선수가 잘 잡았군요.
에릭이 베이스 커버를 잘 들어갔어요.
네.
원바운드 던진 공을 에릭이 잡아서 자세 낮추고 완벽한 태그 플레이까지 하는 모습인데
예.
거의 내야수의 모습을 보여줬어요.
다시 한번 번트 투수 정면. 자, 그리고 2루에서 아웃됐습니다.
정말 에릭 나이스 플레이입니다.
네.
네. 몸을 아끼지 않는 나이스 플레이고, 그리고 누운 상태에서 송구를 하는 거 보세요. 야,
에릭의
이거를
허슬
몸을
플레이입니다.
날려서.
이 말씀해주신 2루 송구가 더욱더 대단해 보였어요.
그렇습니다.
누운 상태에서 정확하게 2루로 던졌습니다.
이거는 정말 감각입니다.
네.
네. 무슨 표창 날리듯이 네, 누운 상태에서.
예.
Yeah, I mean, I've always taken a lot of pride in playing defense, and when I was younger, I was a shortstop, and I came up through high school playing shortstop, and it's always kind of been natural for me defensively, and so I've always taken a lot of pride in that, and I've always felt that, you know, I'm a pitcher, but when that ball releases my hand, I'm another infielder, and I feel that anything that I can contribute defensively to my team is just going to help us. And so I've always taken a lot of pride in my defense, and will continue to do that. And I mean, making the plays, I really don't think much of it. It just, I don't know, it just kind of becomes natural, and especially things on the mound happen so quickly, and that you don't really have time to think about it, and you just see it, you react, and it happens so quickly, and it's just something that I've always taken pride in. I mean, that line drive that was hit back at me against Samsung really sticks out in my mind. Just, you know, stuff like that, like I said, it happens so fast. It's like, you know, it just flashes before your eyes. And that's, I mean, it's really, on the mound, it happens so quickly, you don't think about it, but after the fact, you really realize how close that is to really kind of getting, hitting you in the head or something. And it's very dangerous. And, I think that was probably the one that sticks out in my mind because not only it was a big part of the game, but it protected myself from getting hurt. And that was a close one. Yeah, I mean, that's I think being able to bring your family on the field, celebrate a victory, celebrate, life is important. And I think those moments for me is I guess we call a daddy moment, and it's exciting, makes you feel good on the inside, and you'll be able to look back on those pictures and have those memories, and those things last forever. Was very exciting for me, and be able to take Carly to the mound, show her, explain to her, this is where Daddy goes to work, and being able to try to explain that to her is very exciting. Yeah, I mean, I'm a dad, and I'm a baseball player, and I just combine those things together, and without one, they both go together, and my family definitely makes this lifestyle for me. They make it possible for me. My wife is, she's been there from day one for me, and she's been my number one fan and my number one shoulder to lean on, and I'm very blessed to have her in my life. She's a woman that's strong on the inside, on the outside. She does everything, and I'm so thankful for that. And I don't think I give her enough credit, but with the lifestyle that we've led and the lifestyle that we've had our entire lives, when baseball's over, I really owe her a lot, that's for sure. And just being able to grow our family together and bring Carly into the life of bringing her into our life and be a part of our family in Korea, and she was born in Korea, is just obviously just very exciting for us, and we're just really excited to see what is ahead of us and our family. For me, it was just comfort. It was just getting back to what I'm used to, and playing baseball in the U.S. You're referred to by your last name. Coaches call you your last name. If you have a name on your jersey, it's always your last name. And so it was just a comfort for me. It was something that I had recommended to the team, and they were very open to it, and it was just comfort for me. There wasn't any really specific meaning for it, just except for the fact that being called Hacker was something that was more comfortable, and that was really the bottom line for me.
The one thing that also different is, you haven't grown your mustache and beard. Is there any proposed?
And I really haven't been either my entire life. I've kind of been a clean shaven and all that, and I just wanted to try something new, just something different, different look, and I started doing it and just kind of rolled with it and just kind of let it be, and at times it bothers me, but I've just been able to learn how to deal with it, and I think as soon as the season's over, I'm pretty sure my wife's going to take the buzzer and buzz it right off.
Okay, before asking you this question, I want to show a video clip.
Okay.
안녕하세요.
Oh, man.
My family and I are excited about this opportunity to join the
You can stop it now.
This is my first time in South Korea.
Oh, wow.
기억납니까?
You remember that video?
Oh man, I remember like it was yesterday. That's for sure.
그때 크리스틴이 촬영해준 걸로 알고 있는데.
I heard that, at that time Kristen was recording that video clip.
She was.
So, from that video clip, you look way different. What do you say, so?
Yeah, I mean, it's what, 3 years ago. It's funny looking at that because, it's, like I said, when you're diving into this experience in another country, you don't really know what you're getting yourself into. And, it's kind of scary, but it's exciting at the same time. And, trying to figure out how I'm going to greet the fans for this video. And, if we would have been able to videotape the whole process, it probably would have been pretty entertaining. But, yeah, I mean, that's a prime example of how far I've come from day one to where I am now. It's night and day difference. The comfort level on and off the field has just been tremendous change from day one to where we are today. It's just been awesome.
이제 던지면 다음 번째 투구 유격수 잡았습니다. 2루 포스 아웃 1루까지 이닝 종료.
Alright, last question. What kind of is a baseball player? What kind of baseball player you want to be remembered in Korea?
Wow, good question. I guess I want to be looked upon. I just want somebody to look back and say, man, that guy was reliable. We knew that every time that guy went out there that he was going to give us a chance to win. Know that that guy took the ball every time his name was called and gave it everything he had every time. Through the bumps and the bruises and the wins and the losses and all that. I just want them to people to look back and just say, man, we really relied on that guy for a long time.
Annyeonghaseyo. My name is Eric Hacker. My family and I are excited about this opportunity in joining the KBO and the NC Dino family. This is my first time in South Korea. I'm excited to call Changwon my home and the NC Dinos my family. All I hear is great things about Korea and the NC Dinos and how much they love baseball. I'm excited and can't wait for this opportunity to step on the field in front of my home crowd in Changwon. I look forward to learning about the Korean culture on and off the field. As a player, my goals and expectations never change. Every time I step on the field, I want to give my team a chance to win. I look forward to a successful 2013 season. To the NC Dino fans, I look forward to meeting and pitching in front of you. See you soon.